Alright guys, welcome to a sunny Ibrox Stadium here in more PES 5 Master League. We're up in Scotland for this one for the infamous Rangers fixture, which dates back all the way to Season 1. I won't ruin why it goes back to Season 1, but if you see the result of that game, you probably maybe understand kind of why. And some other results we've had against Rangers down the years. Rangers don't like us, let's put it in short. So yeah, Nacho Nova up front for them today. Rangers not done so well, kind of like hanging around like the relegation sort of area in recent years, as far back as I can remember, to be honest. But this season they're actually in 7th and fighting for a European spot, so they're doing really well this season. So, you know, we're not going to go into this one thinking we're going to win or anything like that. Rangers always they either give us an easy game or they give us maybe a bit of a rough game. It depends. There's no middle ground, really. So, yeah, here is Schneider. Babel is up front today alongside Ronaldo. Yeah, we got the Arsenal game coming up next, so we're sort of looking ahead to that one. And obviously Champions League is coming up. I think we've got Blackburn in the league next, and they're like near the bottom. But again, we don't want to underestimate them. But besides that, everything's going pretty well this season. I'm happy with how things are. And yeah, it's good. So Mutu scored something like a ridiculous amount of goals, didn't he, in the last game in the league, which I think was against. Oh, is Iniesta? Iniesta! Oh, it's 1-0. Keeper didn't go down for that. What was I saying? Yeah, so Mutu scored quite a lot against Spurs, but he's been dropped for this one because Babel was on high form and Ronaldo obviously is a beast. So, you know, that was the operation today. So, yeah, and Iniesta here just gets himself into the right area. You see this pass goes through, he's onside, he's got nowhere to shoot but that bottom corner on the far side. It's an okay shot, it's nothing amazing, but the keeper really should have done better there. 1-0 is the score early on. So yeah, bit of a full strength team today, maybe rest it a little bit against Arsenal and just kind of go from there is the plan. So yeah. Mafiot is playing today. I haven't really discussed the team, as I. Mafiot is going to play in the DMF today. Kaiser, Mascherano and Mafiot are kind of rotating that area now because of De Jong's departure. So, yeah. There's no Gambino on the bench either today because he really does need a rest today. He was doing really well. Like, his stamina was kind of surprising me, to be honest, not too long back. But here's Schneider. Oh, almost caught out. Risa there finding the through ball into Schneider. But nothing came of it. And here's almost onto Babel's head. Here's Mafio. It goes into Gerard, who's going to have to just pass back to Ramos. Ramos, Risa, Heitinger and Puyol at the back. Checking goal. Schneider in the midfield as well, and I think that's the entire team there that I've discussed so far. So there's that. And oh, Babel! Oh yes, 2-0. Well, we're showing Rangers up quite early on here. I think they're sitting on 26 points alongside, is it Newcastle and Birmingham as well, I want to say. So it's kind of nice getting back to the team after a little bit of a break. This is nicely set up by Iniesta, finds Babel, hits it first time, good stuff. Rangers leaving a gap here, look at this. Initial thoughts where Iniesta might turn and shoot, but Babel was sitting in a much better position there. And takes that shot. Here's Babel. Here's... yeah, that could have gone better. Risa had other ideas there, but he did not execute them. Here's Ramos. Oh, finds Ronaldo nicely. Oh, we're finding some great space today. Nice pass here. See, Schneider's running into the middle of the box there, but it's a debate of whether he's going to be able to get that ball across to him or not. Ronaldo went for the shot himself. Won ourselves a corner. Babel! Oh, could have been a second goal for him. He would like the brace today if possible. Here's done. Ooh, that was close. Here's Rodriguez. And, oh, caught out here. There's a man in the box, potentially. Oh, it's Heitinger, and Risa just gets rid of the ball. Anywhere would do, pretty much. And, again, some nice space found here. Here's Gerrard. He's going to go into the box. Oh, he can't pick Risa out there. Schneider, everyone's on point today, it feels like. Here in sunny Scotland. And Risa back to the keeper and boots clear. Here's Schneider. Coming up to 40 minutes played in this one. And it's Iniesta, and Ronaldo wants that for himself. I don't know what's going on with Rangers today. They're just leaving these big gaps open in their defensive area. Really strange. You cannot give the likes of Babel or Ronaldo that kind of space. This right here, look at this. I mean, he's got time just to turn and shoot into that bottom corner. Rangers Champions League hopes have taken a bit of a dent so far today, and we're still only in the first half. Here's Ronaldo. Finds Babel. Babel loses the possession, unfortunately. Chasing there by Maffio. Here's Gerrard. Passes to nobody. And I think we'll probably go into the break maybe at 3-0 here. Rangers really could do with a goal late on to mount any kind of comeback here. Okay, that's tricky. I had to go back to the keeper a few times so far in this first half, but other than that, nothing to complain about. Yeah, very good. Maffio sort of controlling that DMF area, dealt with danger when it's come at us, finding space. Our passes have been really good, if I say so myself. I'm finding some really good space out there to put some of these long passes together. So we United 1, Manchester United 1 at half-time. I sort of realised that all 3 goals have been sort of a product of finding space in the Rangers formation, where they've just left these wide open areas. Just looking back at the replays, that is. So yeah, here's Schneider. It's Babel. Oh my gosh. Babel's really missed that. I can't believe that. I can't believe how much space we're finding in the Rangers box. I haven't really looked at what formation they're playing, if I'm honest, but I'm really surprised at what we're able to get out of this so far. Here's Risa. Here's Ronaldo. And is anyone going to be able to get onto the end of that? Maybe not. Ramos is about though. To Mafio, sitting deep. You know, if any danger comes into the box, he's there for it. Here's Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo, tries to just sort of whip in any kind of cross there. Gerrard commits a small foul. It's ironic because Gerrard's playing against Rangers today, managed them in real life, where he did pretty well. And then swapped it for Aston Villa, but we don't talk about that. Here's Gerrard. Ironically, here's Ronaldo. So I love like how just Ronaldo will just run at the opposition and tries to confuse them, and like even if he loses the ball, he just gets back up there and tries again. You know, just don't lose the faith. Just keep going. Ah, that pass there didn't work out, unfortunately. Here's Dunn. And could be... Oh, just offside by Ronaldo, to be fair. Oh, not that... I'd have to look at that again. I'd have to look at that again. That it looked like the Rangers' back foot there might have been playing him onside. I'm not entirely sure. We'll take the referee's word for it for now. There's a Yat here. And it's got to be cleared by Ramos, it is. It's Ferguson. Ziyati again. And I don't know, we lost a little bit of the possession in this second half. It feels like Rangers playing a little bit better. A buck in there for Ninkovic. Because we're going to change a few things in a moment. And Babel! Oh! Was there a better opportunity there? Iniesta maybe here? Not sure, but again, a lot of space opening up. So Lahm, Shimizu, Kaiser on, Schneider, Risa, and Gerrard off. So Lahm obviously replacing Risa. Gerrard has come off for Shimizu, but Shimizu's going to go onto the left side of the midfield, whereas Kaiser has gone onto the right. So we're going to see how that gets on. Just for these last few minutes there. So yeah, I think this has definitely been a weaker second half. We got off to a much better start in the last one. Oh, nicely done by Babel there. Just goes for the shot from outside the box, hits the bottom corner. There's the brace for him. 4-0 is the score. Nicely done there. Just again, he had space to work with. The Rangers were just closing in far too late. I mean, you might call it a lucky shot in the end as well, because yeah, it was quite far out, to be fair, etc. But make what you will of that. Been looking for a fourth goal. We finally got it. And Ronaldo is offside. He's got another one for himself today as Ronaldo. He wouldn't mind another one, or two, or five. You know. Puts him up there for the golden boot race even further. Which I don't think I've checked on that, a golden boot race just recently. Here's Iniesta's efforts, which is off target. Not really a whole lot opening up there. done out of play there. I'm not even sure how many goals Babel has hit this season. He hit a total of 30 last season. Something happened there, I'm not sure what. Rangers player told off about it though. So yeah. Hit 29 in the league and 1 in the cup competitions altogether. I'm not sure what he's on this season. He might be creeping up on the 30 by now. He's had quite a few. I'm not bothered if he gets the golden boot or anything in the league this season. It was Ronaldo's pretty much going for that. Iniesta says, I fancy it. Oh! I think that rattled the post. What an effort. Oh. That's that. Oh, baby, what a shot. Here's Malcolm. Last minute of the game pretty much here. Here's Malcolm again. Shimizu takes the ball off him. Out of play there. Going to be a throw-in. Another foul there. And a booking for that one for Murray, who is a left-back. And why is he on the right side of the field there for Rangers? If he's a left-back is maybe a good question, you might ask. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, he was lining up a shot. It's Babel. Oh, come on. They're just dragging on time here now. Oh, come on. Kaiser had an opportunity there. 4-0's the score. We'll take that. We've won the infamous match today. Who's your man of the match? I don't know. Iniesta played well. I have to say that. And I was right. Iniesta, yes. It was either going to be him or Babel, I thought. But I thought Iniesta played really well. And I think he scored the opening goal. He set up... was it Babel for the second goal? And just... it was just overall really good. In fact, how many assists did he get today? Should tell you on here somewhere. Oh, 3. Yeah, he got 3. Yeah, I'm looking in the wrong place for it. But, yeah, something I've actually noticed as well, just as a little extra thing here, is that Gerrard started the match as captain, as usual. But Iniesta finished up the match as the captain. And in the replays after the game, I noticed that Iniesta is actually wearing the captain's armband during the early goals of the game when he wasn't captain. So... a little bit of an error there on Konami's part, I think, but still, that's something. Ramos got a 7.0. I thought the defence was very solid today. Mafia was really good. He was just sitting deep, winning the ball back, getting it back forward to the midfielders and the forward players there, and that's something that I enjoy to see. Schneider played well, Gerrard played well, Ronaldo played well. Good stuff. So these are the results from fixture 19, and we United drew 1-1 with Manchester United, so nothing happened in that second half. Aston Villa won 1-0 at home to Bolton. Middlesbrough, we're winning actually, against Newcastle 1-0 at the break, but Newcastle clawed a goal back in the second half. Chelsea win 2-0 at home to Everton. Massive win there for Spurs, 3-0 at Celtic, they needed that. Arsenal stumble at Birmingham. It's always going to be tough because they're having a good season, Birmingham. And Blackburn pick up a win at West Brom, surprisingly there, 2-1. That's interesting. So the league table looks like this. We are 10 points ahead of Arsenal now. If they had won, we'd have still been on 8 points ahead. Nothing changing other than Newcastle moving up there into 7th. Birmingham still staying 6. Yeah, Newcastle sort of... well, all 3 teams kind of stumbled. I mean, Birmingham had Arsenal, so it was a tough game. Newcastle were behind at the break against... well, actually, Newcastle was probably maybe the easiest because Middlesbrough right at the bottom. They're actually bottom now. But they had to come back, and obviously Rangers lost. West Brom surprisingly lost today against Blackburn, which would have put them on 26 points had they won. and put them in contention for Europe. I mean, again, they're still not far off it, but it would have helped today with the win. Moving down to the bottom, Spurs are up to 12 now on 18 points, a massive win for them. Celtic are 13th, they moved down, but they're still 4 points clear of relegation, so it's still tricky in that area of the table. Bolton are down to 14th. But yeah, Ronaldo is still top of the Golden Boot race with 18 goals. Palmer's just sitting behind on 14. Mutu is on 13 and Babel is on 12. So we got some good goal scorers in there. This is what it looks like. Well, I was saying about Babel earlier. I mean, like, a couple of games could turn it all around if you got like 5 in each or something. You know, something ridiculous like last season he did that or something, didn't he? But turning our attention back to the FA Cup in the next one is going to be Newcastle against Manchester United. Newcastle playing at home. We're playing away against Arsenal coming up first, so need a good away performance to start with. Kind of forgot we were playing away first, so kind of wish I rested maybe 1 or 2 more players, but the new strategy this season is to play 1 or 2 extra players that I normally wouldn't play instead of resting. So let's see how it goes next time, guys. Thanks for watching today's episode. A really good game against Rangers. Another piece of the puzzle on the road to the league title, I guess. See you next time. Take care.